guess what? I'm in the parent pickup line, and I felt the need to talk about more celebrities I don't like, just because they've been popping out. I'm a little sick still. It was bad. I had some chest congestion. It was bad, y'all. Whoever I was talking about tried to take me out. So one, what's her name? Ronald McDonald, the girl Ronald McDonald, Chapel Roan. She's a loser. We've known she was a loser for a long time. And if it wasn't obvious, she's clearly a clown. And I hope we don't talk about her at all moving forward. Period. There's lots of one-hit wonders out there. Lots of people who've won a Grammy and were never heard of again. Let's make her one. She has enough money. Her family's wealthy enough. She is a compulsive liar, and I think it's completely appropriate, and she will financially be okay. If we don't think about her and her career as a musician completely evaporates. And who else? Usher is a loser. That one was a little hard for me, but for some years I felt that way, because he was one who he said he would not bring his kids to Diddy's house. But you know what child he took? Justin Bieber. He ain't been right since. We all know this. Now, Justin Bieber got problems, but he's not on the same type of list of celebrities I can't stand. I can stand him I can stand him. Usher's a loser because he was also talking about how Diddy don't kick a man when he's down, when he was literally kicking Cassie when she was down. But it's weird. He's not even in jail for that part. It's wild. He's a loser. He signed over custody of Justin Bieber. He had temporary custody because he was signed Bieber and he had to be away from his parents, so he had to have temporary guardianship. Signed that temporary guardianship over to creepy ass Puff Daddy, the baby oil bandit, and Justin ain't been the same ever since. So who we got? Chapel Roan. Her name's not important. Lady Ronald McDonald. Usher. And then the cherry on top of that cake for me, I don't talk about it often, but I have one or two videos. I don't like Jay-Z. And it just so happens that he's like best friends with Diddy. Oh, I'm sorry, co-workers. My bad. He don't know that man. Oh, and he knew R. Kelly too. They did a joint album. We're going to do a tour together. Oh, but he don't know that man either. Oh, right. The fact that you screwed over everyone. I didn't know. I don't listen to his music enough, but apparently you sold drugs to your own mother, bragged about it on the song. And the fact that you constantly use your child as a shield. This is not the first time he's mentioned his daughter as a shield. When he popped up when that case first popped out about him having assault charges against that girl who was a minor at the time, and he showed up to his daughter's Disney premiere, that was disgusting and inappropriate. Even if I thought it was untrue, I would not have wanted that to be a stain on my daughter's big night. I would have still been there. You could have came through the back door. And that's when I noticed you started using your daughter as a shield. Now, I really feel bad for her, and you would think that because your wife was groomed and that she would know better and not want similar situations and how she was manipulated to be pushed onto her child, because when you're a mom, you want better for your child than what you had. But I guess she's fine with that. That was the first time I noticed you were using your daughter as a shield. You constantly use up the fact that you're a father. Mind you, you're a father several times older, because we also know that you have several children that you don't claim, including Ramir. And if anything happens to Ramir, the one you don't like to claim and pretending like he's doing you such a disservice, even though his mom was a minor when you met her, he looks just like you. And if anything ever happens to him, because I be hearing stuff, we are still going to know you did it. You have sold out the black community so many times over. You definitely are a capitalist. You're occultish imagery, like you're that interview in GQ was bullshit. It's weird. I'm like, are you just bad at interviews, or have you always been this fucking terrible? Maybe it's better that you don't speak. You're not very pretty, and you're not very bright, and I really cannot wait for you to disappear. I cannot wait. You try to constantly swap destinies with other people. I will never get over, like, Kanye's crazy. Yes, we know this. However, I noticed how you mooched on to Kanye. Kanye did so well. You jumped on there. Every time you need a little boost in your career or you need a little momentum, you also stole some of Kanye's lyrics. And somehow Kanye went downhill. Granted, that's between him and that white woman Kardashian. But also at the same time, Kanye went downhill and off the hinges. It was between the Kardashians and Jay-Z. That was his downfall, in my opinion. Also, not staying with that cute girl he was first engaged to, the Delta, that his mom really did like. I think that was the beginning of the end. Neither here nor there. So those are my top 3 losers of the week. Folks. I really wanted to say something about that. There we go. And stay tuned, because I'm thinking about doing a small video about my Disney Mount Rushmore. I know there's a lot of tongue-tied. I was speaking really fast, almost faster than my brain is processing, but sometimes I be like that. So if this makes it to the internet, you've been warned. Okay, heads up. Peace out. Thank you. And Blue says hi. He's always there. We're in the parent pickup line. Talk to y'all later. Bye.